Sports to the bone family. Blessings, 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 my viewers and subscribers. Welcome back to another update. All right, my peeps. So, just want to talk to you guys quickly in this one. West Indies and the South Africa invitation team, they are still doing battle in that warm-up game. So, gonna give you guys an update. One thing, my peeps, we are losing wickets left, right, and center. And the test match not even start as yet. I'm going to talk about it. We also see where the newly appointed West Indies ODI captain Shai Hope continues to make a name for himself in the T20 world. He actually led his team to a 63-run victory earlier today. So, gonna give you an update on that. Just watch until the end, my peeps, and make sure you subscribe if you haven't yet subscribed, you know. Can't just pass through and get information every day and don't subscribe. Subscribe, man. Alright, so let me go through this West Indies thing here first. So at sports time, or when I was putting this video together, West Indies batting a second time were 208 for 8. Yes, my peeps, 208 for 8. And, you know, later on, I'll be able to give you everything as it relates to who finished off the innings for us. We remember, you know, the invitation team was leading by 34. So I will give you some more on that. But I'll just talk to you guys about our batting. So 208 for 8 in 49 overs. And, we lost wickets at regular interval quite early. You know, we had Shandopal, Reefer, they opened the innings. So Shandopal and Riemann Reefer opened the innings. Obviously, you know, they wanted to give them an opportunity to get some runs in the second innings, to get some, you know, some overs under their belt where batting is concerned. Well, both of them didn't stay too long. Tejnarayan Shandopal, he made 13 before, you know, he flashed after a ball down the leg side, took the edge and was out caught behind. Riemann Reef, as I said, didn't stay too long either. You understand? Thomas, Brathwaite, basically the entire top order. Thomas, Brathwaite, Blackwood, you know, they didn't stick around for too long. You understand? Blackwood stayed for a little while. He actually got into the 40s. Think he made 40 off 82. So Blackwood got 40 off 82. But separate and apart from that, nobody else in the top order made much. Reefer went cheaply, Brathwaite went cheaply, Shandopal went cheaply, Thomas went cheaply. So only Blackwood, who got 40 off 82, was able to get much. You know, we had at one point in time, we were 70 for 4. Yeah, man, 70 for 4. So we lost wickets quite easily, my peeps. Joshua Da Silva, you know, he was there stabilizing the innings. I think he got a half century in the first innings. Was probably aiming for another one. But he was dismissed on 44. Was on the back foot to the spinner and was trapped on the back foot, so he got out for 44. So that's Da Silva. So Da Silva 44, Blackwood 40, and you know, a couple of other guys getting. Kyle Mayers actually got 38. How could I remember Kyle Mayers? Forget Kyle Mayers. He got 38, but you know, he actually flashed after a ball outside the half stump, took the edge and was out caught behind. So I didn't see how all of the batsmen got out, but a couple of the guys got out in ways that, you know, they didn't necessarily need to play those shots. So Kyle Mayers got caught flashing outside the half stump. Shandopal, you know, tried to play a ball that was way down the leg side. We saw Jermaine Blackwood trying to drive a ball, missed it totally, and was hit on the pad, was hit in front. So that is how he got out. You know, so 208 for 8, as I said. At the time when I was recording this, I think Kemar Roach was still there. I think he was in the 20s. Hakeem Jordan, if I'm not mistaken, was at the wicket also. So, you know, quite a journey, my viewers and subscribers. I'm hoping that in the first test match, you know, we are not going to see anything like that. So that is the update. West Indies batting a second time, 208 for 8. And you know, in that well, Raston Chase and Jordan yesterday, I would have given you guys that information. They both took 3 wickets to get us in. So that is how it looked, my peeps. You know, so by the end of the day, I will give you a full update as to how, you know, the rest of the innings went. Alright, so finally, newly appointed ODI captain Shai Hope continues to make a name for himself in the T20 world, my viewers and subscribers. Earlier today, he led his team. He's playing for the Lahore for Lahore, and he led his team against the Gladiators in the Pakistan Super League, led them to victory. They actually won that game by 63 runs. You know, Hope got 47 of 32 deliveries. 47 of 32 deliveries, which included 5 fours and a 6. So, you know, Shai Hope out there doing his thing. So, while we're here worried and wondering why is it that Shai Hope is not in the test team, Shai Hope is out doing what needs to be done. Some might say that he's not being selected, so, you know, why not go and do what can bring him some money. But at the end of the day, just as why I always say, Shai Hope knows what needs to be done to get back into the test team, and it is not being done. So unless he's going to be selected as a wild card, similarly to how quite a few people wondering how Raston Chase got into the ODI team and how, you know, he got in the test team and thing. So probably we might see Shai Hope getting selected as a wild card. You know, if he continues to perform well in ODI cricket, it might be a case where the selectors say, listen, this man is performing well in ODI cricket, we're going to give him the opportunity in test cricket to go and show, you know, what he can do. But this wouldn't be them testing the water. If it was a case of somebody that is new on the scene, making a lot of runs in ODI cricket, and they say, all right, let us test the waters in test cricket and see how it goes, we could understand. But remember, Shai Hope would have been a seasoned test cricketer, failed, you know, was dropped, came back, failed again. So he would definitely need to, as Desmond Haynes would have said for the other players, same thing that he said for Bravo, same thing he said for a couple of other batsmen. They just need to continue to make runs in the regional tournament, and then, you know, their chance will come again. So Shai Hope knows what needs to be done. He's not stupid. He's a professional. He knows what needs to be done. So those who are calling for him to come in, we know he's probably one of the most gifted we have in the region, but generally speaking, the test squad will be selected based on the regional tournament. And regional tournament is, well, it's on a pause now. But, you know, we see where the regional player, the 4-day players are, and we see where Shai Hope currently is. So good to see him getting some runs in the franchise cricket. You know, it's a way for players to make a living. So which I'm just asking that we balance the thing. We want him in the test team, but we need to also look that, you know, he probably needs to make the effort and to show that he's willing to get back in. So I know that the Shai Hope fans will come after me, but, you know, I am just calling it as how I see it. So big up on yourself, and I assure you I'm not advocating for him to stay on the bench and Jamaicans to get in the team. Big up.